So every single episode before we start recording, I put my phone into airplane mode because for some reason my phone will interfere with the microphone. And I don't understand why it's called airplane mode. I mean, I understand you turn it on when you're on an airplane, but I feel like there's a better name for it.
What's the better name? Do you have a better name?
Because I use it more than just when I'm on airplanes.
Okay. Well, I think you turn it on and you get to be fly as fuck, man. That's
But I'm always fly as fuck.
I mean, that's true.
It's because I'm a fly. I'm a gross, dirty fly who throws up on every surface I touch.
Wait, what? Do flies actually do that?
Almost every time they land on a surface, they throw up on it.
God, flies are so gross, man.
They really are.
I'm glad we don't have that many here in Washington. There's not many bugs here because it's kind of colder in a colder region. Sort of, not really. But it's not like a warm, like, southern region, so.
Bugs like hot, warm climates, like the rainforest.
Like.
Or Missouri. Bugs love it in Missouri.
That's why they call it misery. Because there's so many bugs.
Yeah, it's true. Sometimes it does feel like misery. It just gets so humid here sometimes. Not as humid as Florida gets. I remember going to Florida in December last year because I went to this time last year. Actually, I was in Toronto. Not Toronto.
Did you meet Flo Rida?
I actually just noticed that pun. Like,
Did you
just
really?
a few months ago, I noticed his name was actually Florida. Just split up into two.
Oh, we've even made. I feel like I've made that joke on Versus before, even.
Maybe I made that realization on Versus.
That's entirely possible.
Very entirely possible. But yeah, this time last year, I was actually in Florida. I was seeing The Weeknd's live, and
that's disappointing.
I also went to.
I was really hoping you actually went to see Flo Rida.
I didn't see Flo Rida.
Does Flo Rida still perform? I don't know. I don't know if he's relevant anymore.
Yeah, he is. He's his most recent song, which you probably haven't heard. Like, it's not his most recent song, but his most.
Hey,
recent
what are you saying
hit.
about me? Are you saying I don't listen to Flo Rida?
Josh, your favorite artist of all time is Flo Rida. I've seen your Flo Rida shrine in your closet.
My closet. That's such a weird place for a shrine.
You have a walk-in closet though, so it just worked.
I have a Joaquin closet.
A walk-in closet just walked away. Hey Josh, is your closet running?
I didn't say walking. I said Joaquin.
Oh, I don't even know what that means.
It's a name, dude. Joaquin?
Joaquin?
Yeah, like Joaquin Phoenix.
That sounds like a name for a black person. Joaquin.
Joaquin? Yeah, sure, that too.
No, Joaquin. I guess that'd be Joaquin is the guy, Joaquin is the girl. Yo guys, it's your girl Joaquin here with my big hoop earrings. I'm not sure why every single time I make a black girl's voice, that sounds super sassy. That's stereotypical, and I shouldn't do that.
Yeah, you're basically racist.
That's super stereotypical. I'm just playing music out of my mouth all day long.
That's not the only thing coming out of your mouth, Tyler.
What else is coming out of my mouth? Oh yeah, puke, some fly.
Fly puke, exactly. America's pastime.
I just watched a video. I sort of mentioned it before recording, but I literally just watched it while practicing. There's this guy called something Wilderness, and he's been stinging himself with really exotic, strange bugs.
What an idiot.
For real. I mean, I think he's making a shit ton of money, so worth it. But he just stung himself with the most painful bug in the world, which is the bullet ant.
Does it feel like being shot?
Yes, I guess. Except it lasts for about 24 hours because of the venom.
Oh. Well, that's stupid.
So I wouldn't advise it, personally.
That seems like a bad idea.
It is a bad idea. Also, I love Hyrule Castle in this game. It's just so pretty.
Dude, everything in this game is pretty, I think.
I agree.
I actually like playing through this game, like in practice and playing through it for the verses. Like I actually have a new appreciation for this game. I really do, because at the beginning of this I had played Twilight Princess HD a tiny bit, and don't get me wrong, I used to love Twilight Princess. Like when I first played it, I was like deathly in love with the game. I really enjoyed it, but
you would have died for this game.
No, I wouldn't have died. Not that. Nope, that seems a little drastic. But I would have. I don't know. I really enjoyed playing through it for my Let's Play like a bajillion years ago, and playing through it for the verses has kind of like I don't know. Like when I first played it, I was like, I'm not sure we should do this. I don't know if I'm really into the game right now. But I've been enjoying the shit out of this, man.
Also, you just did a full live stream on your Twitch account for
I did the entirety of the game. I finished it.
I remember I joined you at Hyrule Castle, and then I was like, hey, do you want a person to talk with you to keep you company? And you're just like, no.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's kind of like there's a very delicate balance with Twitch commentary and Twitch chat. And I just prefer to stream alone for the most part, unless I'm doing a co-op game or something like that where I'm playing with the other person.
You're a lone rider.
I am a lone rider.
Not a flow rider, though.
No, I'm not a flow rider. I couldn't be a flow rider. I don't have enough flow for that.
Yeah, you're not in your period right now. So.
God damn it! How did I know you were gonna go there?
Because I sensed that you set me up for that joke on purpose.
I actually kind of did a little bit. I kind of did a little bit.
So you're half at fault for that.
I'm not on my flow, man. I don't got a good flow going.
It's your fault. You're a divergent fault.
I thought you were gonna say I thought you were gonna say you're a diaper. I'm like, what? What does that even mean?
You smell like one.
Yeah, smell like one butt. Yeah, exactly.
Just like one butt.
Yeah, just
I
one butt.
could have said you smell like 5 butts, and that'd be way worse. Just like.
Wow, Tyler, are we really going to like toilet humor now? Is that what we're doing here on Versus?
How come every single time we make a slight toilet joke, you have to point out the fact that we're going to toilet humor?
Wait, what do you mean every time?
Every single time we even get close to making like it's toilet humor, you have to like belligerently point it out like it's the worst thing to ever do in your whole entire life.
I don't remember ever doing that ever in my life. I probably have.
Every single time.
What? I don't remember this. There's a reason why I repeat jokes. It's because I don't remember them.
I think the most repeated story we talk about is the fact that we have never seen Harry Potter.
You've never seen Harry Potter?
No, I haven't, Josh. How did you not know this? Just kidding.
Dude, tell me all about your Harry Potter.
One thing I love about this segment of the game is I love how the first time you come to Lake Hylia, the lake is completely drained.
Yeah. And
then you refill it back up. I don't know why, but I find that so cool. I love affecting the environment.
Tyler loves helping the environment. Tyler is so green.
I was so green. We're actually making Versus more green by cutting down on energy.
Oh yeah, cutting down on energy. So we have to talk like this, Tyler. We can't have any energy in our commentary. It's because we're trying to be green.
Yes. So for the rest of this Versus, we're gonna be more monotone.
Okay. Yes. And quiet. We don't want to. We don't want to. Oh no!
Well, it takes up more energy. The louder we are, the larger our wavelengths. And larger wavelengths take up more energy. So in order to save energy, we have to have smaller wavelengths.
Dude, don't be talking about the size of my wavelengths.
I'll talk about the size of your wavelengths as much as I want to. Your wavelengths are small AF. Come on. Size matters, Josh.
Not when it comes to... Well, I guess it does wouldn't matter. When it comes to wavelengths, never mind. Changed my mind. It does matter.
Whenever I'm smiling for my paparazzi...
Paparazzi? Yo,
for the paparazzi.
Paparazzi, yo.
I wave for a very long time because I like having high wavelengths. See, this is why I'm not a stand-up comedian.
Don't understand what you... I don't understand your... Like, usually I laugh at your jokes just to make you feel better, and that one's like, I don't even understand it, so it's kind of hard.
Well, the longer I wave my hand, the longer my wavelength.
Oh, I get it now.
That's
why did you go to the paparazzi,
joke.
Though? Like, why...
Because I'm famous and I'm smiling and waving for the paparazzi.
Oh, yeah.
Smile and wave, Josh. Smile and wave. Like the penguins in Madagascar.
You're so famous. Oh, my God.
Also, I'm thinking about buying a new car. I was thinking about buying a Madagascar.
Really? Really? Crickets. Crickets. Chirp, chirp, chirp.
Rockin' Robin. Chirp, chirp.
Okay, we're taking away your joke privileges, Tyler.
Oh,
you just did 3 unlaughable jokes in a row. That's too high of a number.
I think my grandma would have laughed at them.
Okay, but your grandma is obligated to laugh at you because she's your grandma.
That's true.
I'm not your grandma, or maybe I am.
Congratulations, it's a grandma. It's not a boy.
Man.
It's not a girl. It's a grandma.
Oh my god. Speaking of old versus references, all of the comments on the previous episode of this series, or the previous episode, 2 episodes ago, were about me eating old men because we talked about how no old men watch our videos.
Yeah, well, each old man that comes to watch our videos
gets eaten. Yeah, exactly.
Cities
I'm just real hungry, guys, for old men. Them old versus references that I can't get away from.
Do we have any recent references? How come all of our references are old references? Why don't we have any new references?
I mean,
or do we? We just don't
sure,
reference
dude.
them.
I guess it's not that
often.
recent. That's like 3 years old almost.
Yeah, we're old, Josh.
Nope, I can't think of one. We're not funny. We haven't been funny in years, obviously.
Or we just stopped trying to have running jokes because
all of our jokes are funny instead of just one out of the entire series.
I guess that's one positive way you could look at it.
Yeah, dude. We're just funny all the time, man. Don't you understand?
No.
Okay, well, I mean, I don't expect you to understand. I don't expect your
this
kind.
coming up section that I'm doing, that you're just finished with, that you just completed.
Yes.
I love jumping up this waterfall with Midna.
Oh, dude, that's pretty cool, man. I do like that. It's pretty cool because it's all ice.
Okay. I just like all these segments though because I don't know. It's just cool just jumping around to like all these weird small ledges. Even though it's super simple to do, all you do is press A.
Well, not necessarily, because you also got to remember that you slip off. Or I guess I shouldn't mention that.
There's also giant icicles you have to avoid.
So that one,
I know about the icicles, Josh. We've been practicing pretty hard for this.
No, we haven't. Don't tell them that. Because
Why?
it's such a big deal that we practice, obviously.
We've actually been practicing quite a bit for certain verses.
Yeah, I actually, we got a comment from somebody that asked if we had like notes, because we just seemingly knew where we were going. No, it's just because well, I guess we technically
have notes and we practice.
Yeah, we have both. So there you go.
We become prepared. We study for our tests.
I actually think it was really funny. After the first episode, there were some comments that were like, "Is this a blind versus?" And I'm like, "What?
Was that? No, I didn't see those comments.
Really?
I said literally in the first like 5 minutes of the video that I have 100% of this game.
I know. Well, I saw
times.
a comment. It wasn't comments. It was a comment. I don't think I
You
said
always
comments.
tend to over exaggerate a comment. Like there will be a comment.
Well, no, I was
that,
just
like,
no.
two people that say the same thing, and then you're like, everybody was commenting.
Okay, I
this.
was
I'm like,
joking.
I saw maybe 2 comments saying that.
I
And
was
you're like,
joking.
No, everybody said it.
Okay, but not about this. I was no. I literally said for this particular instance that it was one comment that said that. I didn't say comments, but okay, sure. We'll go with your story.
So my story is better.
I don't like your story. I think you're bad at
Mine's better
storytelling.
because it was reviewed by a publicist.
A publicist? Mm-hmm, good.
A publisher.
Yeah. Try. You want to try again?
I don't know about anything.
I'm glad that we came to that realization, Tyler. I'm glad that you were able to finally come to that realization. Now we can move on with our lives.
Yes. Move along like I know you do.
That's fine.
I miss alternative rock from a few years ago.
Do you really, though?
I feel like rock is one genre that's just gone downhill.
What's your
over the
favorite
past
alternative
5 or 6
rock
years.
band?
Well, back in the day, I really liked All Time Low, and I also liked Fall Out Boy a lot. Panic at the Disco. They're more so pop now.
I like.
Well, they're like pop
I like Fall
rock.
Out Boy.
Fall Out Boy
I
is
still-
good.
I still like
Panic
Fall
at the Disco is legendary now.
I actually kind of started liking Panic at the Disco too, since visiting you and like listening to some of your music. Like your music tastes have far changed. Like I still get comments from people on like Twitter, not comments on YouTube, but on like Twitter. Like I'll get tweets like, not often, but like why do you still make fun of Tyler's music choices? I don't do that in verses anymore. I don't know if you noticed that.
Yeah, he just makes fun of me when I reference songs.
Yeah, well,
Because I usually reference odd songs.
you reference like really like poppy like rap songs sometimes.
I just reference the songs that have the most memorable hooks that are stuck in my head for the rest of my life.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Good.
I mean, I guess that's the point of pop songs, though, right? To get that shit stuck in your head, man.
Yeah, exactly.
And
that's the pure point of it, actually.
I'm never gonna argue that a pop song is not catchy, because pretty much all of them are, and that's because they're scientifically formulated to be catchy.
I'm not sure scientifically formulated.
No, it has to do with science. Silence. It has to do with silence, Tyler.
Yep. Because that's all music is just silence. That's all it is. There you go.
It's my kind of music. I don't know. I like music. I really do. It's just like I don't listen to the same things as you, obviously, because everybody listens to different things. But what the fuck am I doing? What is going on here?
You listen to more video game music, which is good. I like video game music too.
I do. I listen to a lot of video game music.
I listened to a lot more of that when I was younger. And then I don't know why I don't anymore.
I just like remixes, and I like talented people in like the gaming like community. So I like listening to people that I enjoy, like Family Jewels. 7X on YouTube has like some of the best like metal like guitar covers. Not even just metal.
Is that supposed
but, like,
to
he
be
does a lot of
joke
things.
on like how fathers have the family jewels?
Well, his name is Jules.
Oh.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
and yes, Family Jewels. Yeah, it's a pun on that as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Now
I
you
get ya.
understand. You get ya. You get me. You get ya. Do you get yourself, Tyler? Do you understand yourself?
You already know the answer to that is no.
I don't think I know any answers. I really don't know that much. I pretend like I know a lot of things, but in actuality, I actually don't.
Well, the whole concept of knowing things is you can know a lot of things, yet you can know hardly anything at the same time. It just depends on what you're talking about, for the most part.
It really does, yeah, because there are so many things that, like, there's so many things in the world, Tyler. Did you know that there's so many things in the
so many things.
There's so many things.
But it is kind of amazing how complex so many different aspects of life are. Because now that I've started working at this new restaurant, it's really cool how much thought went into the process that they do everything in. Because it's all it's like a well-oiled machine, the way everything interacts with each other.
Yeah.
And the way they keep track of everything. Because they have to keep track of hundreds of customers.
Well, that's like the whole
servers
thing
and
with
stuff.
like just business in general. I'm really fascinated by this, actually. I'm glad you brought this up, because I've always been like really like I really enjoy like business culture and that kind of thing, and it's really fascinating how businesses grow and work, and how you can tell that a business is failing or a business is going to fail by the way that they handle organization and operation. And if you're not like at peak efficiency with your well-oiled machine, if your machine is not well-oiled, then it's gonna you're gonna fail. Like your company, like so many companies fail.
Yeah, it's hard to make a good working company. You have to be pretty strict.
Yeah.
That's why lots of companies and businesses are strict, because your business can fail if you become too lenient. Because also if you become lenient with one thing, then it kind of turns into a snowball effect. And that means ends up like after, maybe it might take a couple weeks or a few months, but eventually that one thing you were lenient on becomes like a habit for everybody. And then they find something else to be more lenient on. And it just goes on and on.
Just goes on and on and on.
Well, I think there's a couple of things. Okay, so I know when I was talking about my job earlier, I kind of just mentioned the bad things about it.
Yeah, because there was one comment that I saw that was like, yo, Tyler, like, said how much he loves his job, and then immediately just decided to rail on the fucking place for, like, 10 minutes.
It was mostly because those moments are funnier to talk about than the good things. I do love a lot of aspects of it. But another aspect that I think is kind of bad. Just kidding. So I've started low-key bartending there. I'm like the backup bartender now. They train me how to do the bar and everything.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I know it's kind of like the norm for all bars that do this, but their drinks are just so overpriced for what they are. For 2 ounces of Absolute Vodka, they charge $9.
Yeah,
and for a
gross.
whole bottle of Absolute Vodka is $15.
Absolute-
If you just buy one bottle.
How much is it? 19?
$15.
$15?
Yeah, and that's not bought in bulk.
$15.
So I'm sure they're
for
paying
a
like
bottle of
$12 for a bottle, and then they charge $9 for
How
2
big
ounces.
how big is the bottle?
I don't know exactly the amount because it's in milliliters. I think it's 750 milliliters.
Okay.
But I would guess there's about 30 to 40 ounces in a bottle.
Okay. Interesting.
So one thing, like, I guess that's not that bad, but this customer, he ordered absolute vodka on the rocks, which is 2 ounces of vodka on the rocks, which is ice. And he wanted orange slices.
Yeah.
And so he just asked for orange. He didn't ask for slices. And so I made it for him, and I put 2 orange slices. And then the person who was trading me got upset with me because they were like, no, you just give him 1 orange slice, because if you give him 2, that ups the food costs. And I'm like, he's paying $9 for a drink that's probably costing you guys 50 cents to make. Is it that big of a deal to give him 2 orange slices?
Yeah, I think in that case, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, I'm just like, I understand like keeping food costs low, but in that certain situation, is it that big of a deal though?
Yeah, I would say that's not that big of a deal. Why are you in the fucking?
I think I was giving him extra orange slices because I felt so bad that he was paying so much money for that drink.
Yeah. But it's not. I guess it's not within your right to be able to do that, since you're not like the owner or the manager or anything like that. Like, you don't get to make those decisions, and so that's probably also a part of the reason why.
That's true. So
come on, dude. Oh my god, why am I having so much trouble with these fucks? Suddenly, I've literally never had trouble with them.
They can be a bitch sometimes. I agree. You can also be a bitch sometimes.
Oh my god, come out of the wall. Why are you in the wall? Because I can't get you when you're close to the fucking wall, dude. Because I just bonk on the fucking wall. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god.
Brick in the wall, Josh.
This, like, you need to stop putting your head in the fucking sand. Oh my god.
He's an ostrich.
Stop. Get your head out of the fucking wall. Here, I'm gonna kill you first, because or I'm gonna kill both of you, and that guy is gonna be way the fuck over there. Hit me, baby, one more time. Okay. Which is the second time that I've
that good shitty pop reference. Though, yeah.
That's the second time I've referenced Britney Spears in this versus.
This video?
No, in this versus so far.
We'll do it one more time. Can you think of another reference?
Crazy Britney Spears. I'm gonna shave my head.
Okay, stop. That was cringy.
Did I do it?
I'm sorry I asked.
I don't know any of her other songs, to be perfectly honest, because
Well,
I don't care enough.
I made you out to be a really big Britney Spears fan. I'm kind of confused.
Yeah, that's me, Josh Jepson, Britney Spears fan.
It's Jepson, bitch. I think I'm actually kind of catching up to you.
Yeah, well, I failed on. I literally lost to those guys like 4 times in a row. So
Embarrassing.
don't worry, I'll get a lead. I'll keep my lead, man. It's fine. Don't worry, Jep Squad. I got yo backs.
Jep Squad, I would be worried because Thai Clan, I'm gonna come in pretty clutch this versus, not gonna lie. I guess I might be lying. I'm not sure.
I don't know. That sounds cocky. You sound a little bit cocky.
It's because I am cocky. No, I'm not. I'm pretty humble. I try to be at least.
Okay, well, be humble about this versus. Humble versus.
Is it humble to call yourself humble?
I'm pretty humble. It's kind of, I guess, like an oxymoron a little bit.
Kind of.
I'm just so humble. You don't even know like how humble I am.
Pretty much the most humble person I know.
Nobody is as humble as I.
One like kind of weird thing, I was at work yesterday. I guess lots of things I'm going to be talking about are probably related to work now because I'm going to be there a lot. So that's where lots of new stories are going to stem from, which I guess is a good thing. It makes lots of new experiences. But this kid came in. He looked like he was like 19 or 20. And the girl serving him made a pretty big deal out of it because apparently the last time he ate there, he dined and dashed.
Oh my god. Really?
Yeah. Where he was only able to pay for half his meal or something. I don't know exactly the details. But also, the reason I'm telling this story is because apparently he's also a YouTuber.
What?
And I was like, oh, cool. There's another like YouTuber here. And I was like, how many subscribers does he have? I wanted to know how into it he was. And they were like, oh, he has like 500,000 subscribers and he's like really big. I'm like, damn, cool.
Whoa, what?
And then I looked up his channel afterwards, after work, and he had 8,000 subscribers.
Wow,
and I
so
was like,
He's just a chronic fucking asshole. Dinah dashed and fucking lied about his subscriber count to impress somebody.
I don't think he lied to them. I think what happened, and I've kind of actually noticed this too, is maybe since we have a larger amount of subscribers, like we don't have like a lot in comparison to like the bigger ups on YouTube, but having 100,000 subscribers is actually a decent amount in comparison to lots of people, and I feel like we kind of undermine ourselves a little bit sometimes. Because I remember back when we were starting up, I knew people with like 2,000 subscribers, and I thought they were huge YouTubers.
They might have been back then.
Well, I went back and like looked at their channels, and they actually were way smaller than I ever thought they were. So the fact that somebody has like 10,000 subscribers when they don't know anybody who has a lot of subscribers, it might seem like they actually have way more than it seems in comparison. Because
So who said that they had 500,000 subscribers?
I think it was one of the bussers, because I think he went to high school with him. He's like, yeah, he's like the cockiest asshole I know, because he has like 500,000 subscribers.
Okay. Alright, that's weird.
I looked him up on Instagram too, and he had like 30,000 on there, so I think he's more Instagram famous.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. 30,000. Only 8,000 on YouTube, but 30,000? Okay, that's weird. Okay.
He was a big time like pretty boy.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Instagram model.
I forget if his pictures are even good. I forget what his pictures were. But yeah, I was just kind of reporting on how much bigger a YouTuber can seem.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing is, like,
when
when you think about how many people are actually watching as well, like 8,000 people is a lot of people.
It really is.
You get 8,000 people in a room, that's gonna be some shit, man.
Yeah, I feel like once you start getting a lot of views consistently for years, it kind of just becomes the norm, and you start to like not think about it in the same way you did as when you first started getting that amount.
Yeah.
I mean, because the charm of it eventually kind of goes away. Because nothing, like, yeah. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. Yeah, the charm of it kind of like, it's kind of like, because I remember when I got my first like 300 subscribers, you know, and like that was a huge deal for me, and then 1,000, that was a huge deal for me, and like every milestone from that point on was just like fucking massive to me, and it just kind of like, eventually it just kind of like where it, and then you come to the super realization that the subscriber number doesn't matter.
Yeah, that does eventually happen too.
There's part of me that wants to make my subscriber number on YouTube invisible, because it doesn't really matter and I don't really care. But so many people
care.
So yeah, other people care, and they
also,
look at that number to
side
kind of
note, I think it's
evaluate
hilarious how you bite this bug's dick during this boss battle.
Is that really? Is that what do you find hilarious? Really? That's what
Yeah,
you find hilarious, Tyler? Biting his dick?
I don't know. For a Nintendo game, it just seems kind of odd that the area you latch onto and bite on is where his dick would be. That's assuming this giant bug guy has a dick. But
what if it's a female?
Oh, then you're biting on that vagina.
Wow, that's
also
awful.
The very first time I fought this boss, it took me like an hour because I didn't realize that you could do this attack in all of his legs at once. And if you fail to do that on the first time through, you have to go through and like fight him 3 more times and make him fall down again. Yeah, so I went through like 10 times, like trying to figure out each time what to do until I finally figured out that you could do the attack where you attack more than one thing at once.
Wait, what? What, huh? Can I not go up there? I don't have enough rupees. What? Why don't I have enough rupees? Did I not get the rupee chest? I didn't get the rupee chest.
What rupee chest?
Shit. Oh, shit. This is going to put me behind. Don't worry about it. There was a rupee chest when I got one of the bugs that I was supposed to grab, and to get 10 rupees to fucking fire myself out of this thing, I only have 5 rupees, so that's fine. Just 5 rupees in the grass. Or a heart. Okay. Or a heart.
Good fuck.
Okay. This is bad.
And just like that, I caught up to you.
This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is really bad.
Well, good thing it happened at the end of the episode, so in between episodes, you can figure out where you're going to find rupees.
I think I'm just going to go up here and throw rocks around until I find rupees. This is so bad. There's actually a cave up here, I think, that I could go into right now and get movies from. But
Oh yeah, I see the rock right there. But unfortunately, we are out of time for this episode.
why?
Is that a fairy?
Yeah.
All right. Well, this was a very good episode, I would say. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I will see you next episode. Not Josh, because yeah, he failed you guys.
God damn it.